Hi, how are you? It is Wednesday, March the 27th, 2024. I've just logged in. I'm just going to wait for some other people to log in. Let me know how your week's been going so far with the I believe, what was it? Was it lunar eclipse? I'm so sorry, all of a sudden I've forgotten. How are you doing with the lunar eclipse in Libra? That full moon on the 25th. How are people doing? Hi, Sherry. How are you? Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Nice to see you. How's everyone doing with that full moon we just had? I've been very, very sleepy. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Just wondering if anyone's felt the effects. Also, I believe you're in retrograde right now, so I've had a few little odd things happening. People saying, not making appointments with me, but people saying, yeah, we'll get together, we'll do that, and then they cancel at the last moment. I've had weird things, my notes disappear, someone keeps trying to phone me right now, and I keep hanging up. I don't even recognize that telephone number. So weird kind of communication kind of glitches are happening. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Lise, how are you? Hi, Kathleen. Oh my gosh, yes, so extra tired and been falling and going to sleep so early the past. You know what? I just had a little nap. I was doing a meditation. I'm like, I'm just gonna close my eyes, just kind of get calm and get peaceful. It's like I don't know, I'm really distracted. I've been wanting to clean and organize my house the whole week. So I'm like trying to get my taxes in order, trying to organize things, trying to recycle things for a nice, clean start for the spring season. It feels like PMS, yeah. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Alexandra. Hi, Sammy. How are you? Hi, Carol. How are you? Does anybody have any questions or experience I'd like to share and get some feedback about? So I'm hoping tomorrow I'm going to feel a little more energetic. I woke up this morning, I said I'm going to exercise, and I never did. I was so busy doing other things. Hi, Valerie. How are you? Nice to see you. Awesome, Lori. Lots of people here today. Any questions that you may have about mediumship, metaphysical topics? I have to admit, today I've been really inspired to learn a little bit more about crystals. I'm just kind of doing this on my own, looking at the internet, and I'll have to pull out some books. I'm taking a healing course right now, and I really want to integrate the crystals into my work. So I've just been inspired again to get to know my family of friends that are all around me, all my crystals. Hi, Eugenia. I'm glad to know it's not just me. Yeah, I know. I'm like, hello. Should I go out into public, to the mall, to the store? Or should I just stay home? Lise, selling my house of 60 years, my husband passing. Oh, difficult, very challenging. Yeah. So be easy on yourself with that. Take it slow, take it easy. Yeah, I remember going through all that with both my parents passing really close together and selling the house. That was tough, really tough. Yeah, so I'm taking a healing course that spiritual healing, so I'm really excited about that. And I think I might have said in the past, someone had told me, oh, you're not a healer, and just said it. And I've been drawn to it, and I avoided it for, I don't know how many years, 15 years, and now I'm getting into it. I'm like, wow, it just makes sense. It resonates with me. I'm integrating it into my mediumship and the other things I do, because my purpose or my intention is basically to bring understanding, knowledge, and healing to people. So just learning about healing and healing others long distance or in person, really, I find is making a difference in my mediumship too. And having to reconnect. Woo! Please, did you just see that? I had a glitch there. Of course, I know. You know what? Everyone has that potential to be we're born with intuition. We use our intuition, our psychic abilities to connect with spirit. So we all have the ability to be a medium, be it a personal medium for yourself, I keep saying, or a professional medium. I believe the same thing is for healing too. And I'm really drawn to like healing animals. I'm always doing things for my dog. He's almost 14. He's getting old. Hi there. Hi, Siobhan. Tobogo. I hope I pronounced your name right. How are you? I'm not quite sure of what. Please advise me. Who would I contact? Please ask my brother. Is there anything wrong? Why is he quiet? And then it kind of ended. And I'm going to encourage you to use your intuition. Why don't you ask? Very often, you know, people will be, and I've had this situation too, where I was kind of like, whoa, I can't. My client was asking me a certain question. I thought, is that interesting? They're asking me, where they could just kind of go into the quiet and ask for themselves. And I find a lot of people are asking more and more personal questions. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe they're just not trusting in their self. Maybe it's the whole idea of getting an instant answer. But really, I would recommend to sit in the silence and ask yourself first. Lease, buying a generation house with my daughter, Valerie. Oh, yes. Your daughter told me that. Congratulations. That's so wonderful. I just feel so much, if you don't mind me saying, just when you're talking about that, I just feel so much maternal love and nurturing in that space, a beautiful space. You're going to have lots of visitors. You're going to have celebrations there, and lots of healing is going to take place there. So congratulations on that. I'm telling you, that, what do they say? The home is where the heart is. And I truly believe that. I spent the whole week just like organizing, decluttering, just being in my home, being in my space and just celebrating it. I took some crystals that I really love and I put in the main room where a lot of visitors will come. And I just love being in my home. I just love it. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Corrine, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Any questions or comments at all? What other things have I been thinking about? I think it's just the sleep. My sleep's been a little off. Having just hanging up, I don't recognize it. Any comments or questions? Anything at all? The weather looked a little better today, but cloudy, overcast. A little warmer though. The snow's all gone, I'm happy to report. So it looks like spring's around the corner. And if you know anything about me, my favorite flower is tulips. So if you look in the background here, I bought some red and white tulips. Oops, wrong direction. There they are. My red and white tulips, a sign that spring is here. So I just love tulips, my favorite flower. Any questions? Or I'm hoping that the text is continuing to work because I've had weird issues there. Eugenia, sometimes I will have a dream about something really random and then I will see or hear something relating to it in the, I can never get more. I'm going to guess in the, is it near future or is it neighborhood? Oh, you love Kelly? Yes. Aren't tulips awesome? I've loved them since I was a child. People go, tulips? And my husband's like, they're so hard to find. I say, in the spring. Yes, I do readings. Yep. You could go on my website, Wendy, D'Angelo, all lowercase, no apostrophe.com. Let me just see here. Hold on. Oh boy, now I'm getting a whole bunch about dream interpretation books. So let me just see, there was a question there about, that was about dreams too. Very often when you're asleep, your connection with the spirit world or your subconscious is more connected, right? Like the veil's a little thinner. So very often it might even be things that you are aware of, but because you're so distracted by things in day-to-day life, or you got that monkey mind, it's not coming through. So sometimes I find when I'm in meditations, things will kind of flow in to my mind that I wasn't aware of because I was so busy thinking of other things. So yeah, so that's interesting. It could be your intuition's kicking up. So again, I always recommend have a journal, document your experiences, and just look for patterns that are happening. For dream interpretation books, oh, there is one, I forget, I bought it years ago. Oh my goodness, I must have bought it like in my 20s, maybe my late teens. And it's called like a 1,000 Dream Interpretations, and it's like a dictionary. I'm sure that's still available. Also, there's a lot of resources online, so you don't even really have to find a book. There is a book, and I started reading it. I put it aside. It's about lucid dreaming, which I thought I wanted to learn a little bit more about. And then I got distracted, and then I just found it the other day. So there are resources out there. I can maybe look into that and post something on my website, maybe my blog. And again, Eugenia, I also want to mention, like, I don't know what it was that came up in your dream. Sometimes it could also be when you're asleep, you're closer to the spirit realm. So it could be a loved one in spirit giving you, like, trying to get a sign through when you're asleep. It's easier to bring it through. And then they're just sharing it or sending it again when you're awake, trying to get your attention. So document that, just observe that, and see what feels right for you. So for example, if you, I don't know, I'm just going to say something randomly. I'm trying to think if I had that experience, but say for example, I dreamt about an elephant. Okay, let's just say elephant. And then I'm out and about, and then I see a toy elephant on the sidewalk when I'm walking my dog. So I would stop and I would say to myself, what was I just thinking about? Was I thinking about myself? I'm down on my luck. Nothing's going my way. Then to me, that sign of the elephant, to me, elephants are lucky. They mean luck. So it would mean to me like my guide saying to me, your luck's about to change. Or was I thinking about a loved one in spirit? Maybe my parents took me to the circus, and I have a lovely memory about that. So now I see the elephant, right, when I'm awake as a sign, and it's perhaps my parents giving me a sign that they're around me, they love me, and they're aware that I'm thinking about them. So there's so many variants there. So that's why like observation and documenting your experiences are so important, so you can see that pattern. I hope that helps. Can spirit move items? Michelle's asking, can spirit move items? And I think absolutely. And I'll get, well, I can't think of an example right now. Like I'll lose something and then it'll appear in the weirdest place. It's like, that was weird. Or like I think I've mentioned, I found feathers. I've left my house. There's nothing on my porch. I walk my dog. I come back. There's a feather right in the middle of my porch. There's no way I could not have seen that. So they definitely can do that. And I think I told you the story about the dime, where I found a dime, and my husband found a dime too, and it was a message from my dad. I know my sister finds dimes, and I collect them. I have a whole bowl, just the dimes that I find from my dad. I hope that helped. Oh, that's interesting, Kathleen, because I'm like, why do I bought my tulips this afternoon, and I just put them on my dining room table. I didn't put them in the vase. I didn't put them in the water. I kept going, you better put those in the water. You better put them in the water. So I'm putting that, and I'm like, I wonder if this is going to be a sign for someone this evening. Because like, why was I so drawn to these tulips? So there we go, Kathleen. Possibly. Oh, you're okay. Thank you. Let's see what happens. Carol was hoping to hear from my 2 children if possible. Pam is watching. Welcome. You're welcome, Eugenia. Hi, Pam. How are you? Yes, start document that. That's the secret. Writing things down. And then you're like, I'm not making this up. Or you think, what is it I have in common with these 2 events? Oh, I was thinking of my dad, or I was doing this or that. And then you're going to see that pattern. And another reminder, say you start to become aware when you think, I don't know, I keep talking about dad, dads, but you might be thinking of your dad. Oh, no, I totally forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? It was something about fathers. It'll come back to me. That's okay. Yeah, so keep documenting. So you might find, for example, whenever you think about your father, you get a certain sign. Maybe it's a family birthday. Like I'm getting an odd sign and you go, okay, what is significant about today's date? Like March the 27th, maybe it's a family member's birthday. So I think of all those things when I'm going through my journal and I'm looking for patterns. So I would say what I saw, where I was, what I was thinking. Yeah. Lots of dimes. I know. What is it with dimes and feathers and buttons? For sure. Sydney, I have that experience multiple times with feathers. Yeah, aren't feathers awesome? And then they'll be like on my windshield. I don't know. I found them in the strangest places. Like you wouldn't. I found them. I remember on my lawn furniture under my canopy. I'm like, how did it get there? That's so strange. And then I tell you, when I had birds doing weird things, it started to get a little spooky. Like, you know, a blue jay looking in the window. We had this bird. I don't even know what it was. I've never seen one like that. I should put it on my website, that flew in my back door and was sitting on my fridge when my mom passed away. Like crazy things with birds. I had a hawk that was sitting on my left rear view window on my car. And I couldn't get it to leave. I kept saying, you gotta go. I'm driving down the street and there's a hawk sitting on my car. Like crazy things like that with birds. Hi, Dawn, how are you? Welcome. Sherry, I hope to be able to hear from my husband. It is his birthday. There you go. Why was I talking about birthdays? There you go. Okay. I guess I'm already starting to tune in. Okay. So, just a reminder, if you don't know who I am, my name's Wendy D'Angelo. I'm an evidential medium. My website is wendydangelo.com if you want to check out some of the services I offer. So tonight, again, I'm going to go with spirit-directed messages. And if you can take, 80 to 100% of the information, please say yes in the text box. The event is going to be to about 8:15, so about an hour from now. I'm recording this event and then I post on my YouTube channel so people can go back there to listen to it. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I want to say. Even if you do not get a message today, please listen to the messages. And I know you're going to find something in the messages that resonates with you. And if it does touch your heart and it resonates with you, I'm going to tell you that that's from your loved one in spirit also. Because I always feel a gathering of people, and tonight it feels like a big group tonight. So not everyone can necessarily get through, but I'm going to do my very best. Anything else that I wanted to talk about here? Sorry, my mind's all over the place today. So my intention is to work in service for the spirit world with the highest level of integrity. I'll relay evidence and messages from the spirit world to the very best of my ability, keeping in mind I'm human. Humans can grab the information wrong, or we need to go back and tweak it. So please be aware of that. It's very unusual for mediums to be 100% all the time. Our work is always changing and evolving. So I just want to give you that little bit of information. Also, my intention is to show the survival of consciousness after physical death, and to show that our relationships are eternal and your loved ones in spirit are thinking about you also. And you do have the ability to talk to them. So if you do receive a sign and you're like, we're just thinking of Dad, say, hi, Dad, that was awesome. I got that sign. Keep sending them to me. I love you too. I know you're around me, etc. So have that conversation with your loved one in spirit. I tell you, it's going to strengthen that connection with them. Yeah. All right. So we're almost ready. So I just want you to take a deep breath in. So just inhale, hold, and relax. Just let go of your worries or concerns. Just have that kind of natural flow. Let your nervous system relax. Inhale again, hold, and exhale. Next time when you inhale, I want you to hold. And then when you exhale, just be aware of your heart light brightening, opening up, and invite your loved ones in spirit to be with you this evening. Thank you so much. I'm just going to say my prayer quietly, and then we'll get started. Okay. All right. All right. I want to share this because this came through really strong for me just a little bit ago. So I just want to connect and see if they're still there. Okay. They're still there. Okay. So keeping a journal from today. Yeah. Carol said yes. She says you're correct about keeping a journal from day one of my losses. So many, absolutely, absolutely. And think about what you can do with that journal. You can share it with family members. You can pass it down to your children. It's like it's a really, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's a really important family heirloom. I was going to say document, but it's like an heirloom. So important. Absolutely. Thank you, Carol, for just reminding us all of that, how important it is. Absolutely. So, first thing, I have an animal right off first thing. And I really want to respect the spirit of this animal. And this animal showing themselves as being gray. So I keep saying gray, gray, gray. So I'm going to say gray. It's a gray animal. And I really feel it's a horse because it's a larger animal. So I feel that it's a horse. And it's really funny because I have this connection to this horse and I keep getting the name like pigeon. So I don't know if that was the name of the horse or there's some kind of connotation between pigeon and this horse, almost like pigeon-toed. There's something about pigeon connected to this animal. And this animal's coming through and just saying what a loyal friend that they were, and they assisted in your healing. So I feel that this animal was almost like a, what do you call that? Like like an emotional support kind of friend. And I feel that they assisted with your grieving or some kind of emotional challenge that you were going through. So it's definitely a horse. They're showing me, it feels like it's a farm. It's like in a more, like a country, a rural area. I see like a fenced in area. I see a barn. And I feel that like there could be different, like you could be in the barn almost with the horse or outside. And there was almost like a whole routine or procedure. It was like you had to learn how to groom the horse. You had to learn how to like put the reins on, how to walk the horse. And it was all about, okay, the horses tell me it was all about trust. It was all about trust. And it's interesting because the horse is saying to me, I taught you how to take things slow and steady. I taught you how to take things slow and steady. So can someone take a horse that was really significant in their life? And you would know this because there's some emotional connection with this horse. And they're just coming through to connect with you. Okay, I hope I'm not having problems with my text here. And this horse is also talking about a dog, a brown dog. So this horse is acknowledging a brown dog and saying that they lived together. They were housemates. So I've got a brown dog and a horse. And I also have, I don't know what it is about this dog. I feel it's the dog. The dog's talking about their water bowl, their water dish, and something about thirst, being thirsty, being thirsty. So I don't know if there's like, oh my goodness, you make much noise when you're lapping up that water. So there's something about the water and being thirsty. And I'm getting the names connected, because I had the dog, acknowledging the dog, and then I was given the names Bonnie and Daisy. So I don't know if there's a connection to Bonnie and Daisy. So Sammy, you can take some of this information. I just want to know, can you take the horse connection as well as the dog? Because the horse, it's interesting. The horse is referring to this dog. And they're saying how they were friends, they lived together, they were housemates. I'm just gonna wait. Yes, it sounds just like my grandfather's farm. Oh, awesome, thank you. Yeah, because I knew, okay. And Sammy, can you have, oh, Sammy, I know Sammy, she's one of my students. So I feel like I'm cheating away because I have this like connection to you because you're a student. So I'm going to tell you, Sammy, I can just feel your connection to these animals. Is that correct? You had a very deep, strong, emotional bond with this. I can just feel it. I don't even need to ask you. And the dog just, there you go. Okay. And you had a deep connection with them. Is that correct? I'm being really good. Look, I'm not crying. Okay. So what is this about? Yes, my childhood. Okay, thank you. Because I'm seeing you and like you're leading the horse like on a rein, and it's like you just it's like your aura, it's almost like this kind of sense, like you have this, it's exactly what the horse said about slow and steady. You learned how to be slow and steady in your actions, in your, he just keeps repeating slow and steady. Does that make sense to you, this slow and steady? He just keeps repeating that slow and steady. I don't know if you can take pigeon, but it's almost like, you know what? It's funny when I said pigeon again, I almost feel like he's saying, I'm like a pigeon, like a carrier pigeon. I'm bringing this message to you. Okay, let me just see what the message is for you. It's interesting, Sammy, the animals are coming through to thank you. And we may have had this conversation in the past, but it's just coming up again. So I just want to say it. And there's some connection with you and animals. So I'm just going to say that because it's like they're coming through and they're saying like, we're the representatives. How do they say? We're the representatives almost for like the animal kingdom in the spirit world or something like that. And they're just coming through to give you this message and saying, you know, don't forget about us, that we're there and that we have messages for our people, our persons. That's how they're saying. We have messages for our persons. And I'm like shaking all over the place because okay, because they're saying there's so much healing that we can bring through also. So that's what they're saying. They're representatives. And I'm going to ask you to, they're asking, they want you to, if you have photographs of them, take out the photographs and look at them. Because I feel like there's something you're going to see or there's something you're going to remember that's really important. And they're saying like, this is the beginning. They're like saying like, this is the beginning of your development. You understand your compassion, your empathy, you're kind of like opening up of like your heart space, your soul space. They're saying that. And the message I'm going to finish up with, wow, they're just, the horse seems to be the leader here. They're like, never, something about questioning, never question. And you know what this horse is saying? The horse is saying, if you question something, that means you're moving too fast or you're off your path. You understand that? If you're like, oh, this doesn't feel right, blah, 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 he goes, that's a sign. You're moving too fast or you're off your path. Remember the lesson I taught you. Slow and steady. And then he's like, slow and steady wins the race. So slow and steady. So Sammy, if you could write slow and steady somewhere, have it in your space, I think it's going to serve you really well. And they do. They want you to dig up a picture. Dig up a picture of them. Dig up a picture. It's going to be very significant for you. Yeah, very awesome. Okay, thank you very much. And I'm just going to share this with you, Sammy, right now. And I just have your fiance here, and he's just kind of jumping in a minute and smiling. He's just smiling. And so can I just tell you how I see him? It's like I see the horse, I see the dog, then he's in between with his arms around them. So I just want you to know that he's there and he's supporting this. It's almost like he's saying, whatever they say, it goes for me too. It goes for me too. So I just want you to get that full message. So thank you so much for working with me. Yeah, thank you. If you can't take anything this evening, if you can take about the animals, absolutely, absolutely. Animals are everything to me, everything. And I'm not going to let myself cry, but yeah, animals. What can I say about animals? So gentle, so kind, and they come with lessons for us, a contract, and they help us in our learning. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. I now have a female in spirit. I'm going to say late teens, early 20s, and I want to call her the All-American Girl. All-American Girl. She's showing me like blonde hair, like tanned. To me, tanned, because I never tan. I just get freckles and burns. So I'm seeing tanned. I'm seeing blue eyes. She's athletic. I feel that she was on like sports teams. I'm going to tell you what's coming to mind. It's like swim team, track team. Like, I don't know. I'm seeing like some kind of like a jersey or like something that she would wear for that represents these sports teams. And I feel that her passing was connected to, you know, I just keep getting like bad choice somehow connected to her passing, bad choice. And I also feel that this bad choice was also connected to some kind of emotional like turmoil. Because she's just showing me, she's just trying to tell me about her passing and kind of the situation around it. Because I'm feeling like tears. I'm just feeling tears. So I don't know if there was almost like a heartbreak or a breakup. But I have this beautiful young woman, and I want to say All-American Girl. I'm getting All-American Girl. Can anyone take some of that information that I've given? Let me see what else. I tell you, I keep seeing she keeps showing me a swimming pool. And I'm seeing like, and I don't know, it feels like it's indoor swimming pool, like an Olympic-sized indoor swimming pool. And I see her like sitting on the tiles and like leaning against the wall. And I feel like she's wearing a bathing suit. Like, I feel it's a one piece, and she's either got like a jersey on or a cover up on. She's got her knees up close to her and like she's watching and waiting. I don't know. And I'm seeing something about like the butterfly stroke. So this could be a memory that someone shared. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what else she can give me. And I felt like, again, I said something about bad choice leading to passing, heartbreak, tears. I feel a group of people around her, kind of like her group. Okay. And she talks about her mind. Like, I was trying to work on my mind, like clear my mind, focus her mind. So it's almost like she's showing me, like, you know, in sports, you need that focus, you need that drive, you need that direction. And she says, that's what she was trying to do. Like she's just showing about, like I'm seeing laps in the pool. You know, they go back and forth, back and forth. It's like, kind of like get out of your mind, get out of your emotions, back and forth, back and forth. She's just talking about swimming. Oh boy, feels like Olympic-sized pool. I feel that it's, I don't know. I keep feeling like there's a college or university connection. And I feel that she may have lost somebody, that this heartache is to somebody that she lost. Can anyone take any of this information at all? Darn, I feel so bad. If no, okay, let me just find, she's talking about grandmother. She's talking about grandmother. Okay. I feel that her grandmother's with her. Her grandmother's with her. I know, and she's giving me some memory about her grandmother, and I don't know if it's like brushing her hair, fixing her hair, cutting her bangs. It's funny, she's just showing me with bangs and her hair nicely done. So there's something about bangs and her hair in connection to her grandmother. So this may be a memory. And it's almost like kind of that nurturing, you know, the special little touches with grandma, the special little touches with grandma. She's just saying that. She's talking about that. Okay. And no one right now can take this young woman. Wow. Okay. And just remember, you can broaden, you know, your kind of perspective and think like, could this be, you know, could this be a neighbor's daughter? Could this be somebody else connected to somebody else? Because sometimes there might be a message to come to. The message is from mom. I learned today the death of a young girl, Jennifer. Okay, was this in your... Oh, there you go, Jennifer. Thank you. And she made me say that. She's like, tell them to broaden. Okay. I'm good. Is there any connection to swimming at all? I don't know why I keep getting swimming. It's okay if it doesn't. Sometimes what happens is the spirit communicator is trying to give me information. That's the only way they can get it in, and I'm just misinterpreting it. This is her. She died in 2020. Okay. And you know her grandmother, athletic. Okay, thank you. Okay. Because I got swimming, and it felt like track and field, very like healthy. Okay, you heard it. Oh, so let's just see what the message is for grandma. She doesn't want her grandma. She's saying, I don't want you to think that you forgot something, overlooked something. So it's this kind of like going over her mind again and again, and almost like her grandma wants to take responsibility for things that aren't her responsibility. So she's just saying, like, I don't want you to do that. What I want you to remember is about, and I just see pink everywhere. I want you to think about the love. I want you to think about all the special things that you did for me, that made my life special, made me feel special. She just talks about her love for her grandma, because I feel that her grandmother's particularly taking it hard right now because she's saying that. Okay. And I also feel like she's saying to me, like, my grandma, she repeats something. So I don't know if it's something like, oh, my little da-da-da. Oh, my little, so there was some kind of, I don't know why, I'm getting a C name. It's almost like, oh, my little Caroline. Oh, my little Cookie. Oh, my little, like, I'm just getting, and she like, and she does this like with emotion and grief. Oh, she just keeps showing me that she's very aware of her grandmother, and kind of almost like the emotions that keep coming up. That's what it keeps coming up. It keeps coming up. Okay. She has a funny name for her grandmother. I don't know. I'm just coochie coo. I don't know what she's saying. It's like, it's almost like coochie coo, like that. She's like, Grandma, I'm around you. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Because I'm coming through. I want you to know that I'm there. I want you to know that I love you. I want you to know that I'm okay. Everything's okay. I'm healthy. Everything's okay. She just keeps repeating that. I want you to know this. I want you to know this. I want you to have that confidence. She's like, I want you to be confident in your faith and knowing that I'm okay and that I'm around you. Okay. And I feel Grandma, I don't know, she's showing just some kind of, like, it feels almost like it's a table or a mantle or display, and there's pictures there. So she's just saying, I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware of that. And she's like, it's like when you're looking at it, when you're near it, I'm there with you. Okay, I just want to see if there's something else you can tell me that. I don't know. I kept hearing gem, like it's being repeated. I kept hearing gem repeated. And then I keep seeing a purple, the color purple, almost like an amethyst. So, what is with this amethyst? I don't know. I just keep seeing this amethyst crystal, that this amethyst crystal is significant. If Grandma doesn't have this in her home, or if there's like a piece of jewelry her granddaughter used to wear, this is going to connect her with her. I just keep getting gem, saying amethyst, because amethyst is like a spiritual stone for connection. It's almost like she's saying to me, you know, I want her to put the amethyst like near the picture. I want her to put the amethyst near the picture of me. She would understand crystal. Okay, thank you. Because she just keeps saying crystal. Okay, gem. Okay, thank you. And she's also talking about, the funeral. And I feel there's something she's talking about the future. She's talking about what she wore, and she's talking about like a necklace that she wore, a necklace. I don't know. It almost feels like it was like, it almost feels like it was like a heart or a locket, but I know this necklace has a lot of significance in terms of love. It was really significant that what was chosen, because she just keeps showing me her neck. I'm seeing her neck, and I'm seeing like, it feels like it's like a locket. It's something of significance here. So, and she's just saying, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful gentleness, beautiful gentleness. I just keep getting that beautiful gentleness. And she's just saying, you know, I want you to thank everybody. So she's coming through like, it's like a message of gratitude for Grandma, for sure, and for everybody else. And it's like family members, community, friends. And she's just saying like, Mom, I love you. Mom, I love you. She's just repeating that. And she's just identifying, I feel like it's a brother. She's identifying a male. And she's like, I love you. Everything's okay. Okay. And she's just saying, yes, remember me in your own way. It doesn't matter what way you choose. One's not better than the other. She says, I want you to respect and express what you need to express in your connection to me. That's what's important. It's not like, oh, if I do this, this is the way I connect with her. It's no. She's saying no. It's about you expressing your inner light in your connection, your relationship with me, and that's what connects us, you see? Love is eternal. Love is eternal. That's what it is. Express your love, I'm there. Express your love, I'm there. Don't worry about the other stuff. Just express your love, I'm there. I'm there. And I'm going to leave you with all her love. So thank you. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for working with me. Hi, Sarah Barr. Okay. Thank you, because she came through so strong. Thank you. Okay. I have a male, and I feel he's about 34. I know he's fairly fit because he's showing me that he works like a loading. I feel like loading trucks, unloading trucks. So he shows me a big truck, and you know that door that you pull up, and then he's like unloading, loading. And it's almost like at a loading dock, and there's boxes back and forth, back and forth. He's showing himself wearing casual clothes. I don't think this was his life career. I don't know. It was almost like a go-between job. I don't know. There's something about go-between he wants me to say. Go-between, go-between. And I feel that his passing was connected almost to I don't know. I'm getting industrial accident. Like, is it a fall? Losing balance, cargo falling on him. Like, he just keeps showing me boxes, and they're stacked up. Boxes I'm seeing moving out, unload, right? The cargo. And it's funny because he's using the word cargo. I never use that word. And like a loading dock, where you unload things. And he's talking about protocol. And something wasn't followed with the protocol. So about 34 years old, I could be off on that, wearing casual clothes, and I feel like he's wearing a cap. He's wearing a cap. I don't know, I just keep getting a loading dock, boxes, protocol, falling, like boxes falling, balance. What is he moving? You know what? And I almost see, like, when I'm just looking into this, feeling into this, like I'm also seeing it looks like, I don't know what you call them, like, you know, those metal containers, you know, shipping containers. I'm seeing things like that. And like I'm seeing, like, it looks like cranes. It's like a moving of product. I'm moving of product. He keeps saying that. And I don't know, I almost feel like there was something, I'm going to say it then, almost something like a little underhanded, like it's almost like he got involved in something that maybe he wasn't aware of, what was really going down. I don't know. I just kept moving cargo. Okay, let me see if there's something else he can tell me. Okay. Talking about shipping, delivery, movement of things, back and forth. I'm almost feeling like a balance, like almost like, what is this? Like, pin behind a truck, pin behind cargo. There's some like pinning, losing balance. Protocol wasn't followed. Why do and then he's bring my attention to the truck. Like, I don't know, like, you know, when trucks back up, they need to have that alarm, so you know they're backing up. It's almost like that wasn't working, or lights weren't working. Something wasn't working. And I just keep getting like industrial, in terms of industrial, I mean, like, it was on the work front. There's a truck. There's the work. Oh, okay, let me see. I'm just going to ask him why he's coming through. And sometimes this could be a memory of when they were younger. And I feel he's coming through for a message for a child. Can anyone take this, gentleman? You gotta give me some more here. I know he had a good sense of humor. It's almost like work hard, play hard. There's a connection to fishing, drinking beer. I'm seeing fishing. You show me the fishing rod. It's funny, he almost calls himself like a handyman, if that makes sense. Like he was a man of a whole bunch of different kind of trades or things that he would do. So Trevor's saying yes. Can you take this, gentleman? Trevor, and that age, about 34. And some kind of like, it feels like it's like on the job accident or something related to like trucks or. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Trevor. Okay. Let me just see what he wants to talk about. Could you say there was something, I keep getting back to underhanded or something suspicious. Is there any kind of something suspicious about, like, I don't know what he was involved in or his passing? He just keeps saying something about suspicious. I don't know why he keeps saying that. I don't know if you can take some connection to suspicious or underhanded or questioning, like, okay, let me see what else he wants to say. Trevor, can you take, is Trevor not sure about this? Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe there's something he's trying to tell me, and that's the word that's coming to my mind. So I don't know what he's trying to say, like something like not aligned properly. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, he keeps saying following protocol. Trevor, can you take, is this like a buddy of yours? A friend? Why do I keep getting buddy? Can you take buddy? I just want to know if you can take buddy. I just want to make sure that I'm on the right. Brother, thank you. That was the next thing. I was going to go to brother. Thank you. Because he's showing me memories of you and him fishing. Is that correct? And I'm getting like good memories with this. Like I'm getting feelings of like fondness and love and laughter. And I'm getting like some kind of, it's like connection to nature. Do you understand that? It's like, it's almost like, you know, everything's well in the world. Don't have to worry about anything. Just our time. That's the whole memory he's giving me of that. If you can take that. Okay. Okay, what else does he want to say? Yes, thank you, childhood. And it's funny because he refers to that as almost like the good old times. Do you understand that? That sense of being grounded and balanced and all is well in the world. So he keeps talking about that. And he wants you to remember that. It's important for you to remember that. Because it's like he's saying, you know, like he wants you to get back to that same kind of, I don't think the word's carefree, but that same kind of awareness of who you are and what your purpose is in the world. That's how he's saying it. So it's almost like his learning on the other side. So he's like kicking it up a notch, right? So you might say, you know, laying back, comfortable. Now he's saying he understands. It's more that it's the awareness of where you fit, being connected, having your purpose. So he's talking about that for you. Okay, let me just see what else he wants to say. I keep seeing plaid shirts. So if plaid shirts are significant, I just want to say that. I'm seeing plaid shirts. He's saying plaid shirts. I'm just seeing plaid shirts. So there's a lot you and your brother had in common. Is that correct? There's something that is bringing you together. He wants me to see that because he's showing you both wearing plaid shirts. So I know he's giving me something there about the two of you and your connection there. Okay, hold on. Could you take Trevor? Oh, there you go. You're wearing one now. There you go. Okay, thank you very much. And I also feel that the two of you could, like, he's telling me memories, like you could get into, he's just saying like monkey business. I don't know. What's he's showing me like cans of beer. I don't know, like monkey business, having a good time, and he's just laughing about that. It's like, hey man, those things we went through, we survived those, like he's just talking about that. Remember when, and we did that, and we did this, and he's like showing me like, I'm seeing water, I'm seeing boats, I'm seeing like, I don't know, he's showing me like, I don't know what that is. Is that like a Tarzan swing on a tree? He's just showing that, things like that. Yeah, always up to monkey. He was saying it to me so nicely, like, he's like, I'm not going to give you too much. I'm just going to give you enough to get the point across, because he was giving me other things. Okay. All right. And I know, and Trevor, I know that you have some of his things. Is that correct? I feel that you have his, I don't know. He's showing me books, like collections. He's showing me books, records. What else is he showing me? Is it posters? I feel there's collections of his that you have. Is that correct? There's something about music too. He's talking about many things. Okay. And he's talking about his connection to music. The connection to music is important. And now he's showing me a guitar. So I have guitar, I have like playing guitar. It's almost like writing down the music. This is a nice little, I'm going to write this down. And right now what I'm just feeling into, I'm trying to feel into, is he telling me a memory of him? And if it was something that he did, I mean, he's directing my attention to that, almost like he wants you to pick that up. Pick that up. I keep feeling like he wants you to pick that up. He wants you to do that. He wants you to express yourself that way. And it's interesting how he's saying it, because it's about, it almost reminds me of the last reading about do it your way. So it's the same thing. So he wants you to express yourself through memories of your relationship together. That's what he's saying. He wants you to express yourself that way. Does that make sense? There, I always played, or there you go. So he was aware of that, Trevor. So he sees you picking that up, and he's encouraging you. And he's like, I want you to go further. I want you, great with the stress and all, but it's almost like he wants you to tell your story, his story, and like your story together. Do you understand that? He wants you to do that. So there's going to be, oh, he's a funny son of a gun. And he's just saying, you know, I'm going to inspire you. So look for your dreams. Look for your dreams. So there might be a theme or a memory or like a little, sorry, I don't know anything about writing music, but like, I don't know, like a melody. There's going to be something that's going to stick in your head. And he's like, put that journal by your bed. So when you wake up, you're going to write that down, because that's me, dude. That's me. That's me. So he wants you to be aware of that. So be aware of that. So he's like, I'm a coming. And he's saying it just like that. I'm a coming. Okay. Okay. He's just acknowledging family members. And he's like, my regret is that the people I love have to feel the pain of grieving. He goes, but I understand that it's part of the process. It's part of our evolution here on earth. We all experience loss and grieving. It's part of the contract. He's saying it just like that. But even so, he's saying, I just want you to know that my heart is with you all. And he's just saying, you know, he's like, I bring healing. That's what he's saying. Like, I bring healing. I bring healing. He just keeps saying that I bring healing. So someone in the family might be aware of this. If not you, Trevor, like you feel, I don't know, what is it? Is it heat? Is it tingling? It's almost like you can just feel him. You feel him. It's almost like when your mood suddenly changes and you're like, oh, and then like, eh. That's him. That's him. Picking up that's him. That's him. So like I said before, he's saying that too. Journal your experiences so you see the patterns and you know. And then thank your loved one in spirit for communicating. Say, hey, thanks, bro. That was awesome that you came through. Keep doing that. I'm ready. Let's get that song going. Right? Etc. So please do that. And he's saying, you know, you got the motivation. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. He just keeps saying, you can do it. Tell mom, dad, everybody, I love them. I love them. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's almost like everything you did for me. He's saying, everything that you did to me, I'm going to bring back twofold for you. He's saying that twofold. He goes, nothing's going to stop me now. Nothing's going to stop me now. So he's just so persistent, has so much, that's not even the word motivation. Like his spirit, his drive, his purpose is all about family right now. So he's close around you right now. So I want you to know that he's there because it's so much gusto, like I can't even express. He's got so much. So he's like, I got this, man. I got this. I got you. You let them know. We got this. And I'm going to leave you with all his love. Oh, what an awesome young man. I want to call him young man. He still feels young to me. Lots of energy and gusto. Thank you so much, Trevor, for working with me. Okay. Okay. I feel, I know I have a female. You're so welcome, Trevor. It wasn't that beautiful. So just remember that communication, that essence, and just bring that close to your heart. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I have a female. I'm just feeling into the energy now. I'm seeing short blonde hair. What is that age? I feel that the hair was dyed, like to cover the gray. So I know she was older. I'm going to say 56, but it could be in the older range. And it's almost like trying to get the blonde just right. You know how it could be a little brassy? She keeps talking about trying to get the color just right, getting the color right, just right, the blonde color of the hair. She's showing me red lipstick. Very calming energy. Let me just feel into this. And it's funny because I'm seeing glasses, and the glasses that I see her wearing, they're almost like, what do you call those? Like, what do they call it? You know, cat-shaped glasses? Cat-shaped glasses. And it's almost like, I feel it's almost like from the 50s. And I feel, it feels like a mother. I'm going to admit, sometimes I get mums and grandmothers mixed up, but it feels like it's from I'm being shown memories of the 50s. You know, and I'm seeing like, what do you call it? Like beatnik? You know, those short pants, you know, everything always comes back. I guess they call them leggings now, but you know how beatniks used to dress with the really tight pants and the turtleneck, all in black, and you know, like, you know, that kind of stuff. There's some connection to that. I feel it's mother. What do you want to tell me about that? I'm just getting some connection to actress. So I don't know if she was an actress or that was one of her passions. It's almost like her personality, like really outgoing, fun, carefree. I see her kicking up her heels. And then so I see that part of her, almost like her early years. And then I see like a switch and she's like showing me like as like a housewife. And it's funny, it's like her message, she's talking about like how fast time passes, you know? And the message she wants to give to her loved one is something about like watch the passage of time because it goes so quickly. So it's like she doesn't want you to get caught up in the, what is the word she's using? She's using odd words like the, I don't know what that word is. It's, maybe if I say something, it'll come out like the hudge, I don't know, it sounds like hudge budge, but in the daily day grudgery of things, she doesn't want you to get all wrapped up in that. She says that life isn't about vacuuming and doing the dishwasher and bathing the kids and going to the grocery store. So it's almost like she's giving you a heads up, like a warning. She's like, don't do it, don't do it. Get out of that, get out of that zone. Because she wants you to, like, it's almost like she wants you to remember your potential. I feel this is for a daughter. I definitely feel this hodgepodge. Thank you. That was the word. Like, I don't know what that means. I don't even know if how I described that was hodgepodge. But she's talking about like, don't get all wrapped up in the hodgepodge of the day-to-day things that you need to do. And like, she's bringing to mind like doing the dishes, doing the laundry, doing, you know what I mean? And it's almost like you get into that robotic stage. So she's saying like, don't do that, don't do that. So Cindy's saying that's what she was thinking, this woman again. What I got, and I could be off on the age, I thought I was getting the number 56, but she could be older. Around 56, I was getting short hair. I don't know, she was highlighting blonde and she kept saying to me about trying to get the right shade of blonde. So I feel that she had maybe some dye jobs that weren't the best, like too orange, too brassy. And she might even have changed her hair color a lot because now I'm seeing like dark, like brunette. Too young for me. Okay. Just remember that this could be a memory. It could be older too. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, and she's just bringing my attention to, a pet. I feel it's a cat. This cat looks like it's like a white Persian cat. So she's drawing my attention to a white Persian cat. So this cat has some significance because she's bringing my attention to it. And I feel it was like a pet, like a family pet. What else do you want to? She's going back to the housework again, the drudgery of the day-to-day housework. She doesn't want you to get your mind caught up in the day-to-day drudgery of housework. And there's this feeling that she's giving me, like this kind of questioning, like, what exactly am I supposed to be doing? Like, what is this about? Like, what? How can I, it's like, how can I cope with, like, there's something about coping, frustration. Grandma from my mom. Okay. Okay, Sammy. I just wanted to know, can you take that cat? Can you take a connection to a cat? Sometimes I just see pets as white, meaning they're on the other side. Okay, let me just see what else. So she keeps talking about that. And she's saying, you know, when that happens, it's funny. It's like when that happens, it affects your mood. It affects your vibration. It affects how people see you. It affects how you see people. So she's just talking about, yes, she has a huge, okay, thank you. So she's just, it's almost like she's tweaking. She wants to tweak your mindset. That's what it is. Tweaking your mindset. Okay. Okay. It's funny. She was just referring to the animals earlier. Okay, let me see what else she wants to say here. I don't know. She's referring to some kind of schedule. So, Sammy, can you do you have some, I don't know if it's a calendar, or do you have a calendar or a schedule or something posted? Like, why do I think it's in the kitchen somewhere that you refer to constantly? If you do not have that, then she wants you to have something like that to keep you. She definitely wants you to keep this, to keep organized. That's what she's saying. She's like, you need that. You need that. And I think you know you need that. Okay, let me just see what else she's saying. It's funny. She's like just chatting. She's saying, yes, and it's in my kitchen. It's funny. She's saying, is it like, she's just kind of chatting, like, isn't it funny how sometimes things look like it's so off track, like you're totally off track? And she's kind of laughing and smiling about that. And she's just saying, like all in the divine plan, you know that? Some things you're meant to know, some things you aren't. So she's being very philosophical, very philosophical. She's almost doing like, there's something I know and I'm not telling you. It's like that kind of, but it's not like she's like, you know, making, but it's like she's not supposed to tell you. So she's just saying that, but she is smiling. And so it's like good things coming. Okay. Why is she coming through? I don't know. She's using the phrase hell raising. So I feel there's like a lot of hell raising or noise or activity in your home recently. Can you take that? That's her. It's like a lot of hell raising. I don't know. She's saying that. So I just want to say hell raising. And then she's just showing me your kids like running around, jumping on beds, jumping on, and it's loud. It's loud. It's loud. And almost like ricocheting off the walls. It's funny. She's just saying that, so she's aware of that. And then she's laughing and she's saying, you know, they take after you. Isn't that funny? So it's something about that and being a bit of a hell raiser. She's referring to you and how you let some of your life. So I'm just going to put that out there. She's saying you've always been a bit of a, what's she saying? Like doing it your own way, doing it your own way. I almost feel like Frank Sinatra, right? I did it my way. Yeah, doing it your own way. Okay. And she's saying, that damn dog, isn't he just a nuisance? So I'm just going to put it out there. And she's just referring to like, you have a lot of responsibilities. She's just saying it like that. A lot of responsibilities. And you know what? She's also saying she wants you to lean on your mom more. Lean on her. Ask. What's with you? Ask. You deserve it. Okay. Okay. Have you had like card trouble recently? I don't know. She's talking about card trouble. Card trouble. 3 wild turkeys today. Okay, there you go. So she wanted to come through. Have you recently had car trouble, or you're worried about your car? I don't know. She just something about a car. Car. What do you want to tell me about this car? This car. I don't know. Car. What do you want to... Something about the car, like work and home. Work, I'm just seeing back and forth. I don't, this is odd things. Yes, just got it. Okay, thank you. Because she was showing me an old car and she kept saying like breaking down, air conditioning doesn't, she was saying all these things that didn't work. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Because she's just saying the car. She just, better to go back and forth. I understand that. Okay, thank you. It's funny. She's talking about pie. What kind of pie are you all right, tell me about a pie. I feel that there's some kind of pie. Is there a favorite pie of yours, Sammy, or a pie that she would make? Or there's some, I don't know. I almost wanted to say like, I got like a pea and a pea. It was almost like pumpkin pie, potato pie. There's some kind, she just keeps referring to a pie and she's smiling. And I feel like it's a fresh pie. I know it's warm. I feel it's just coming out of the oven. And there's just this sense of like being proud and pleasure and family, and I can just see it, and I feel like it's in her kitchen. So there's some kind of pie. She's just referring to some kind of pie. I might have the pie wrong because I absolutely oh, she does. There you go. I absolutely love pumpkin pie. So I didn't know if I was imagining that. So she's talking about the pie and she's just smiling. And I'm just going to go to the message for her. So that's what she's talking about. Don't get hung up on all this day-to-day hodgepodge of things that have to be accomplished and done that, you know, really aren't that important. Do you know what I mean? So the kids needed a bath. Do it the next day. So what? The screw on that, the cabinet has to be tight. You can do that another day. She just wants you to remember, like, to celebrate. And she wants you to be with family, just not your immediate family. She's saying like extended family. And I know specifically she's saying your mother. And I feel she's talking about this because Easter's coming and this. So she's saying, you know, get together with them. Get together. She wants you to do that. Do that. It's important. Tell them I came through. And she's smiling and she's like, bring up the pumpkin pie. Take a pumpkin pie. Make a pumpkin pie. So she's just laughing about this pumpkin pie. And she wants you to take pictures. She wants you to take pictures. So what she's showing me like a table with lots of people around it. And like the meal is out. You're about to, and she's like, take pictures. Because I don't know, I think you're going to see, I don't know if you're going to see a bit of light. I don't know if you're going to see an orb. I don't know if you're going to see a weird shape. There's something you're going to see and you're going to go, there she is. There she is. So she wants you to take pictures of that meal. That meal's important. There's something that you're going to see that's going to be very significant to you, and it's going to be connected to her. And, okay. She's also talking about, she's showing me a necklace. She's wearing it. Okay, why are you showing me this necklace? What I'm seeing, what it looks like to me, it looks like white beads or white pearls. It's significant. It's significant. I know someone in the family has this. Sammy, do you have a necklace of your mom's, or is there us or your grandma's? She's just referring to a necklace, Sammy. So I just want to confirm if you have this. I feel there's a necklace, but it's significant. Like, I feel like the beads are made out of something. Like, is it pearls? Is it gemstones? There's something about this necklace she's talking about. And I feel that it's connected to you in some way. You're using this necklace in some way. I feel almost like, okay, her mom has it. Okay, thank you. Well, you're going to be inheriting that. That's what she's saying. You're going to be inheriting this because there's something important about, she keeps referring to this necklace. There's something important about this necklace. What is it? It's almost like she's giving me like there's a spiritual connection to this necklace. Isn't that interesting? It's almost like she's like, she wants it seen, wants it passed down through the like she had it, your mom had it, you'll have it. And this will almost be like the connection, like these string of pearls, this connection. Fascinating how she's saying that. Okay, so she just wanted me to mention that. I don't know. I don't want to let any cats out of the bag or, free will and all that. You don't even have to say that. I almost feel like at some point, I feel your mother's going to gift you with this necklace. I don't know. Has she been thinking about it? Does she want to gift you with this? There's something about this necklace. So just be observant, be aware. Something might be, your mom might say something about this necklace, or she might be wearing it at the dinner. So there's something about this necklace. And your grandma's just saying a treasured piece. There's lots of love. There's lots of love. There's lots of love in that necklace. Yeah. And she's smiling. It's almost like she wants you to wear the necklace and connect with her on a spiritual level. There's something. So just be aware of this necklace because she keeps bringing it up. And, okay. All right. And she's just saying, I'm just going to finish up the message. She's just saying, like, it's like, honey, I love you. Everything's going to be okay. And it's funny. She's saying, like, you can count on me. You can count on me. So keep talking to me. Keep talking to me. You'll get the signs. You'll get the signs. Everything's going to be okay. Your kids are going to be fine. She just keeps saying that. She said, you watch. They're going to use that rambunctious energy and they'll find their passion and kaboom, they'll be off. They'll be off on their own adventure. They'll be off on their own journey. They'll be off on their own path. She said, mark my words, you're going to be so proud of them. And then again, she's just, just so much love to you and everything you do. And she's talking about like I don't know, she's talking about your foundation and how strong you are. And like that song, Brick House, like a brick house. I'm getting things like that, how strong you are. So never question that. And I'm gonna leave you with all her love, Sammy. So thank you so much for connecting with your grandma. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. So thank you everyone for this evening. And I hope you could take something from the messages that were given today. They were all awesome, awesome messages of love and support and inspiration, that our loved ones are all happy and healthy and aware of what we're doing on the other side. Just a reminder, I'll be offering a mediumship development class starting in April. It'll be Wednesday evenings. It includes 4 practice circles are included in that, as well as a review by me on your progress. So check out my website. I also offer mentorship and soon healing services, distant healing services. I'm going to be a guest speaker in April at the London Spiritual Church. in July in Cambridge, and November in where I live, in my area, in the North York area. So I'm so excited to be able to be a speaker and a demonstrating medium at some spiritual churches in my community. So just before I finish up, I just want to give you the reminder to keep your heart brave and your imagination wild, because anything is possible. So just 2 reminders. Number 1, a journal, document, and acknowledge your loved one in spirit when they come through. And just remember, like my dad said, it's all about love. So take care, everybody, and thank you for tuning in this evening. And I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. Bye, Alexandra. You're welcome. Bye, Kelly. Bye, Amy. Lisa. Oh, thank you. Bye, Sherry. I will try and have a good night. I'm probably going to do more cleaning and organizing. Bye, Eugenia. Oh, bye, everybody. So awesome. What a great group. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love. See you next week. Take care. Have a wonderful Easter weekend, right? Express your love. Be in the love. After all, you are love. It's all about love. Take care. Bye, Sammy. Take care, everybody. Love you.